Be a lot slower.
Australia's two richest men are fighting for power. Mining magnate Andrew Forrest and tech entrepreneur Mike Cannon-Brookes were once partners on Sun Cable, a massive solar project in the Northern Territory. Now they're bidding against each other to win control of the divisive venture. In the centre of the battle, a tiny town with one petrol station that stood to benefit. It's urging the two billionaires to get their act together. This exclusive report from Emilia Terzon in the Northern Territory.
The Australian outback could be home to one of the world's most ambitious renewable energy projects. Workers in the tiny town of Elliott helped install its test site.
That's the Mavericks out at Powell Creek that we helped install for Sun Cable. Pretty hot that day.
How hot was it?
I think 46, 48.
The company has a sensational vision for the cattle station down the road.
The biggest solar farm in the world. I thought the community would bloom or just get off the ground, you know, with business coming in.
As well as putting 12,000 hectares of solar panels in the middle of the Northern Territory, Sun Cable wants to install one of the biggest battery networks possible to send the power 800 kilometres to Darwin and then on to Singapore using an undersea cable.
It's got to traverse the Timor Trench, which is 2,000 metres deep, and to get to Singapore, it has to traverse 4,000 kilometres of seascape. This is considerably beyond the current best practice in undersea cables.
There's a whole lot of complexity and options and choices on just about every aspect of this.
The $30 billion energy export project got the backing of two of Australia's richest men.
I'm very excited to be here. Thank you, Andrew, for the invitation, and hope we can make this work.
We're going to kill it, mate.
I think risk takers are important in projects like this, and both of them are risk takers, but both of them are very wealthy and successful risk takers.
Ray Hall's company did the environmental assessments for the solar farm at Powell Creek.
So this entire area will be cleared.
He describes the project as adventurous, speculative, but exciting.
We've been impressed with the management and the people that they've employed. It's been a very professional business to be dealing with from day one.
But as Ray was finishing the assessments last year, concerns started being raised about the project's goal.
When it was announced, Sun Cable was a daring idea, but Singapore has alternative choices now.
One of the big changes that's happened in recent years is the realisation that Indonesia has really large-scale potential for solar generation.
Behind closed doors, the partnership fractured.
Clearly there was a falling out, with Cannon-Brookes intending to see it to the end, and Twiggy Forrest with the idea that he had an alternative use for the solar, for the production of hydrogen.
Early this year, Sun Cable went into administration. Forrest's private entity, Squadron, and Cannon-Brookes' Grok Ventures are now bidding against each other to buy it. It'll be up to the winner to decide its fate.
The Sun bit may well go ahead, the cable bit may not.
The company is being kept afloat thanks to a $65 million loan from Grok, while Squadron has been offering to buy out creditors. The final bids for Sun Cable close at the end of May. As well as Andrew Forrest and Mike Cannon-Brookes, we know that several other parties are vying for control of this project. Energy economists say that Sun Cable's best asset is already here in the Northern Territory.
The solar power can be sent south for very cheap solar to undermine gas and coal in the electricity system.
Elliott is powered off gas and backup diesel generation.
It'd be good to go to renewables, yeah.
The local resident has a message for those fighting over the project's future.
Get your act together. We just want to see it happen, you know. A couple of multi-millionaires sitting back and arguing over which is the best way to go doesn't fit.
A battle over power generated in the outback.